Do you shop at St. Vinny's? Here are some reasons you might want to. Fall fashion. Hello, back to school shopping. Y'all, it's a perfect place to get cute and cool outfits that are budget friendly. And crafts. Are you looking for a new hobby? They got you. Plus, when you shop at St. Vinny's, you also help your neighbors in need. Money spent at the stores stays right in Dane County. They provide direct charity to the housing insecure, our food pantries, pharmacies, and more. So to find your nearest store, head to shopstvinny's.com. That's shop, STVINNYS.com. Today on CityCast Madison. It's Tuesday, so it's time for another installment of Must See Madison. This week, our producer Phil Surkis truly hit the town. He recently took a staycation, flipped the script, and showed some out-of-towners what's what in the Madison sightseeing scene. Yes, the student became the teacher. So our team, Phil, Hayley Sperling, and I gabbed about his top-tier experiences. It's Tuesday, August 6th. I'm Bianca Martin, and here's what Madison's talking about. Okay, we're here, and it is time for Must See Madison. And we've got a juicy one because Phil did a beautiful thing. He went on vacation in Madison. So
I did.
So Phil Surkis, our producer, hello.
Hello, Bianca.
Hello, and Hayley Sperling. How are ya?
I'm so good. So ready to hear about Phil's adventures.
Yes. We're turning the tables, right, Phil?
We are turning the tables for this iteration, this edition of Must See Madison, because this started when the lovely readers of Madison Minutes and the lovely listeners of CityCast Madison were giving me suggestions. Because I moved here this year, I needed suggestions like, what do I need to do to experience the true essence of Madison? But now, I've been here like 5 months now, almost 5 months.
Crazy.
I can't believe it.
Time flies.
Hey, we love you.
I love being here. I love you too. Now, the tables are turned for this edition because there were two instances very recently where I had to show other people with less Madison experience than myself my Must See Madison.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Yep. Yes.
And I'm like, do I even have any Madison must-see to show? I don't know.
Turns out you did.
I did. And the first subject I want to bring up, the person, is my wife, Jen. She moved here a couple months after I did this year, but it was recently her birthday on a Saturday.
Yay. Happy birthday, Jen.
That's perfect landing. Yeah. Happy birthday, Jen. We love Jen too.
We love Jen. And you know, the pressure's on with a Saturday birthday. It's not like a Tuesday birthday.
That's true. You better show up and show out.
So I had to bring it for Jen's birthday Saturday. And we started at 9 a.m. when I took her to do her favorite outdoor activity, which is kayaking. We went to Brittingham Boats.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man. We keep hearing about Brittingham Boats.
We do. It's at 701 West Brittingham Place. And it was such a wonderful experience. Saturday at 9 a.m., again, I experienced this so much in Madison. I felt like we were the only people on Monona Bay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It can be really, really special.
It wasn't crowded.
It wasn't crowded, at least when we started out at 9 a.m. And we were each in a single kayak.
Nice.
And it was very easy to do. You fill a form online, you sign a waiver online, you know, in case something bad happens. Yeah, don't think about that thing. And we headed out on Monona Bay. It was a blast. It was such a blast. And I think we're going to be doing this a lot more often.
I love that. I love that so much. It's not super expensive too, isn't it? Right?
I don't think so. I don't want to misrepresent Brittingham Boats because I think there are different prices. You can get canoes, you can get pontoons, I think.
You can get turtles. You can strap them to your feet. I'm trying to not misrepresent Brittingham Boats. Sorry.
I don't want to. You can totally get the turtles, but that costs you extra. But,
and that's a side deal.
And I have to note two things that happened in our 3-hour tour of Monona Bay. And we went under and over.
It was a tour?
No.
Okay. Y'all were touring around. Yeah.
Touring around on our trek. And to get to Lake Monona from Monona Bay, you go under a very low overpass where the cars of John Nolan Drive are going. And it looks very like the water's high, as we know, because of all the rains. So it didn't look like much space. And it was dark and a little creepy. And
did it bring you two closer together?
It did. But as I went under the overpass, a big fish jumped out of the lake.
Oh my gosh.
Startled me.
Did you hit your head?
No, but I was
good.
Retreat.
Yeah, there's a lot of life. There's a lot of life in those lakes. Like, I've literally seen turtles. So
there's a lot of life. And then we were having a great time as the hours of the morning were going on. More people were there. And then we had reached Monona Terrace. What a wonderful view. But then we started getting chased by a pontoon.
Oh, no.
And you know what a pontoon is? It's a party boat.
Why were they chasing you out of town?
I don't know. They were like a big party boat, just like wherever we went, they were following us. Didn't like it.
I actually really want to take one of those party boats. In fact, I think I
do too.
I'm going to this month.
Do it. They're so fun. My friends and I had done boat rentals a couple weeks back, and they're so fun. Like when you can do these pontoons that are like, they don't go super fast, but they're not as slow as like the pontoons of old. Because I remember back when I was like a child at summer camp and we go on these pontoons and like you'd be chugging along pretty slowly. But these bad boys go pretty quick now. So yeah, it's a party. It's a good time. I love that. So
we're lucky the kayaks go a little bit quicker.
The kayaks, I mean, the kayaks is kind of like a choose your own adventure, right? It can go as fast or as slow as you want it to. But
Phil, if you had this experience, it sounds like other people might too. Is there like drama on the lake between kayakers and the pontoon boats? Let us know.
There's so much drama on the lake. And you know who's instigating this drama?
LBC, it's pretty hard being Snoop D-O-double-G.
People in motorboats. People in speedboats causing the waves that are making us poor kayakers go side to side. It's like a video game where you just have to avoid everyone.
It's
avoid
giving me
turtles on feet, avoid fish jumping up.
It's giving me kind of the drama or tension between like snowboarders and skiers on the same mountain, like everyone's competing for the same space and like they're like, I'm better, no, I'm better, or like I'm gonna splash snow on you, and like this is just the summer version of that.
Yeah.
And kind of like the market downtown, go early sounds like the key.
True. Go early. Big key seems like it. Yeah.
You mean the farmer's market downtown?
The farmer's market. Yeah. Just like otherwise you are competing for space.
I have a little story about that at the end of today's program.
Well,
anyway,
you've got more. Bring us. Keep it going. What else do you guys do?
So Jen's birthday, the first part, a success. She loved it. We loved it. We had a great time. After kayaking for a few hours, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to get a mani-pedi. It's your birthday. You want to get a mani-pedi.
Yes,
treat
you
yourself.
do.
So keeping it West Side-ish.
Okay.
We went to Nails for You to get mani-pedis. Although I had a pedi, not a mani-pedi. Jen had a mani-pedi at Nails for You. Again, Saturday. What a wonderful space. Not too many people there. Nice. And Jen was getting her pedicure. And she was like whispering something over and over. And I kind of leaned towards her and she's like, this is the highlight of my birthday.
Oh, that's so nice. I love that. Did you guys have did you make it in there without an appointment? Like you just walked in, or you like made appointment ahead of time?
I made an appointment, and
okay.
I want to say that I tried to get an appointment at a Bianca recommendation called The Shop.
Yes.
But on that day, the day of Jen's birthday, was also their, I think, 5th anniversary. They were closed to celebrate their success.
Oh my gosh, they had a party.
Yeah, they had a party.
Yep. I like walked by and like, come to the party. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could. I was on my way somewhere else. But yes, the shop really kicks butt. Shout out to Madison Clark, who is one of the baddest nail stylists in the city. Even if you don't go, you might want to follow her Instagram because it's hot.
Madison did my nails like twice in my life. And like those are probably 2 of the best manicures I have ever had in my life.
And her name is Madison.
Yeah.
With an E.
With an E. Yes, she's special like that. But we love the shop. We love nails for you. How are your feet feeling now?
My feet are feeling great, and we're already going back for my birthday at the end of August. So
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
we are going back.
Nails for you.
Nails for all.
I guess it was a West Side birthday all around because for dinner that evening, I took Jen to Lalande.
Yes, Lalande, the lovely Lalande.
Lalande. And I got to say, that was a Hayley recommendation. Because I remember I asked you one day, like, what's the best? What's the best? What do you really like?
It's funny because it's a Hayley recommendation, but I've never been there. But it's truly a Bianca recommendation because she's been there multiple times. And I really only know about it because of the amount of times that Bia's talked about it and that we've talked about it on the podcast before. And it's just kind of been one of those places where I'm like, this is at the top of my list to go to. I haven't been able to get there yet, but like, I'm so glad that you went. Like, tell us more. What'd you get? What was the food like?
Oh, the food was so good. And I just have to say, like, we're family here because it happens in Bianca's brain, then it comes out of Hayley's mouth. That's what happens.
And vice versa. Totally.
That's so real.
It was such a great experience. It was a smaller place than I imagined.
It's intimate. Yeah.
It's intimate. So maybe I'm guessing I don't want to misrepresent Lalande, okay? Just like I didn't want to misrepresent Breeding Boats, but maybe 40 seats. I don't know.
Yeah.
There are these turtles everywhere. I'm kidding. There's no turtles.
I was like, of course you got a pedicure after you had your feet on the turtles.
That's the thing about those Monroe Street restaurants is that they are all going to be a lot smaller and more intimate. So yeah, it's all French food too, right?
Yeah, French inspired, certainly. We started with cheese. We're still no longer vegan for those keeping up. I mean, we might go back. We started with cheese, this like Saint-Germain, I don't know how to say it, from Blake.
Yeah.
Say it, Bianca?
Oh, no, now I feel dumb.
What?
Yeah, Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain?
It's fine, whatever.
You'd be the one. I look to you for pronunciation.
We can say Saint-Germain. That's the
Saint-Germain.
Wisconsin way to say it.
I had a brat in Stoughton.
I drank some Saint-Germain.
Anyway, whatever that cheese is, it was from Blakesville Creamery. It's a goat Pyrenees style. And what a lovely way to start the meal. We did have an amuse-bouche prior to that, but I don't know what they called it. It wasn't on the menu, but it was delicious.
Did they just bring it out to you? Because they're like, here, we want to give you a little appetizer.
Yeah, they do. Just to get the taste buds started.
And that's what that means. A little treat for the mouth.
A little, amuse-bouche, a little amusement. And then we had a beetroot salad. Oh, this was interesting because there were golden and red beets, and you wouldn't think of this, but they had blueberries in the salad. So that was an interesting twist, and it was delicious. It was so good. We had tarragon chicken, classic French country, they say, bone-in, skin-on chicken, creamy white wine, cognac, and tarragon sauce. Oh, that was so good. So good. And we also had the vegetarian cassoulet.
Ooh, yeah.
What's a cassoulet?
What's a cassoulet?
To me, I'm like, is that a casserole here at my Packers party?
I normally think of a cassoulet as kind of like made with sausages and stuff, kind of a casserole, a slow cooked thing. But they did a version that was slow cooked summer tomatoes, peppers, onions, and cannellini beans. It was delicious. We had a couple desserts because, the chef is the creator of Bloom next door. Mm-hmm. And so they bloomed our mind with these amazing desserts. Did I just say that?
Did he just say that? Is he allowed to say that?
Yeah, that was naughty. No.
It was naughty. Hayley, this is what you don't know that I'm going to tell you because you've never been there.
Tell me.
When you're done with the meal, they give you a postcard for Lalande. They say, fill it out and we will mail it anywhere in the world.
I love that. There are a few restaurants that are doing that, and I feel like it's kind of becoming a trend now. I feel like the first place that I encountered that at was at Bar Corlini. They do postcards. Tornado Room does postcards. Harvey House also does postcards. It was actually pretty cute. My boyfriend took me there for my birthday, and they gave us a little postcard, and he had like written a little note for me on the end and just like handed it to me. I'm like, oh, that's cute. But I love it, and it's cute when like, yeah, you can actually write to people and they'll mail them away. It's like such a fun concept.
We did it. And our friend in San Francisco received it.
Oh, fun.
Thereby proving that meal was real. It happened.
It happened.
So it was an amazing Saturday. And Jen rated that day. She rates that day, Madison, where have you been my whole life?
Yay.
Oh, yay.
A beautiful and full day.
That makes me so happy. It sounds so good. That's like literally, that's a replicable, like we should put it in stone. I know, no false idols. But
No false idols, but like a morning on the lake, afternoon pedicure, and a beautiful evening meal. Like that is a god I would pray to.
Yes. The butter god.
I swear to goodness, we both really just fell that much more in love with Madison that day. We had such a wonderful time together.
Yay.
It was so good.
Hey everyone, it's me, Drew Offwallow, host of the Comment Section Show. Come join me and one of my iconic special guests every week on the show as we dive into the dreaded comment sections of our tagged videos and take down the most terrible men on the internet, period. Somehow, they won't go away no matter what I do, no matter how incredibly awful and mean I am to them, but I don't mind doing this work. In fact, if I'm being honest, I think it's God's work. So make sure y'all follow me on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts for new episodes every Wednesday.
Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
But you had some other family visiting in from out of town, didn't you?
I did. Now this one's tougher. So last week I had a visit from my older sister who brought my niece, Zelda. They flew in from Brooklyn.
Ooh,
Such a
big
good name.
city.
Zelda is a teenager.
Scary.
And a tough customer. She knows what she wants and she wants what she wants.
Yeah.
Teenager. Does that say it all?
I mean,
says a
that
lot.
particular one translates into adulthood for me.
So I didn't know what I was going to do because my sister, who had never been to Madison before, was loving it. She was like, very livable. Very livable.
Yay. So true. Very livable. Yes.
But okay, here's what I know about Zelda. She basically almost only eats one food, which is macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah. You told us that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ian's Pizza for their macaroni and cheese pizza.
Oh, my God. What a win. That is
What
such
a
a
win.
brilliant way to get that done.
Yeah, I went to Ian's at Garver Feed Mill and got the macaroni and cheese for her, and she really liked it. She liked it.
Yay.
That's one of the, like, literally my first, I feel like, iconic Madison eats, Hayley, is Ian's macaroni and cheese slice pizza. That's
really
an
is.
iconic.
Yeah, I agree. It is.
She didn't smile when she ate it, but she said she liked it. And I got the Pomodoro. We had spindrifts all around. Who doesn't love a spindrift these days?
We love that.
So, that was close. Because I can't tell you about the other places we took her where she was like, this is mid. We had
Mid isn't horrible, though. But it's not winning, but it's not losing? Or is it losing?
I'm just going to say that Zelda has a rating system. It's so much harsher than mine.
Fair.
Then I took her to IO Arcade Bar.
Nice.
On Willie Street. Because on Saturdays and Sundays, they have 2 to 4 all ages can go in and play the games there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. I was
So-
going to ask like what the deal was with, because it's a bar, right?
It's
so
a
like
bar.
what's the vibe? But
There were babies in there between 2 and 4.
I mean, you really don't have to go very far to find a baby in a bar in any like Wisconsin establishment. Truly, take that as you will.
This is, a conversation we need to have, by the way, because I've had it
We're
a
gonna
few
have
times
that
recently.
conversation
Yeah.
later.
I hadn't been in an arcade in like forever since I was a kid. And so it was wild to see all the games there. I played like this John Wick game and lost right away.
Classic.
Right away. But I think the highlight of my time in Madison might be something I witnessed at IO Arcade Bar, which was Zelda and Jen playing Dance Dance Revolution together and me catching it on video. It was wild.
Whoa.
I love
Yeah.
that. That's so cute and wholesome.
Yeah.
So fun.
Who won?
Zelda, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Win, lose, everyone wins, right? You're
Family
moving
is the
around.
real winner. That's the thing.
Because like I think of IO. IO is like in the old,
Plan
very
B.
popular Plan B gay club. And so that's the only thing I ever did in there was dance. So the fact
So
that
true.
dancing lives on makes my heart extremely happy.
I did something there that I've never done before. I played Guitar Hero.
Oh, how did that go?
I want a group trip. I did not know that both of these things are there.
I played
They
Guitar
have
Hero
everything there.
for the very first time in my life. And it was so fun.
Did you shred?
I shredded.
You shredded.
Yes.
And I was even leaping around, and my sister was like, watch the knee. But, it was a good time. It was a great time. And it was fun, despite I was handling like this guitar-shaped piece of plastic that probably had the latest strain of COVID on it. I don't know. It was a little... Sorry.
That's fair.
But anyway.
Hey, it's out there. It's out there.
Zelda, love the arcade. And finally, I just want to mention that on her last day here, before I was about to drive them to the airport in Milwaukee, we were researching pancakes. She really wanted pancakes. We went to another place. It didn't work out. So I'm not going to mention that. I am going to mention we took her to Willoughby's Cafe.
Oh, nice.
Which I know Bianca's been to.
Breakfast of Champions. Period.
Zelda said, this may be the best pancake I've had in my life.
Oh my God. From a Brooklyn girl herself.
Yeah,
Go
I
off,
couldn't
Willoughby's.
believe it. I couldn't believe it. It's family. You want to take care of family. You can't always please family, but I think I did a pretty good job. And Madison, boy, oh boy, I came up with my own Must See Madison. I can't believe it. That's how long I've been here.
I love
That's
it.
an excellent. You've nailed it. And also, Willoughby's is truly I just got goosebumps because that is a spot I associate with family because I went there early on with my sister. And when you go in there, I think it's just one of the best breakfast spots, like a good breakfast diner spot. I feel like maybe we need to do a roundup of them, but Willoughby's has a magic. It just has a magic.
I loved it.
The amount of food they give you is just generous, to say the least. The pancakes are the size of your face.
Right. Yeah, the reason Zelda wanted to go there in the first place because maybe she read on Reddit that they serve pancakes as big as the plate or as big as your face or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know that they have a saying, but that's what it is.
But they were big.
They're huge.
They were huge. They were huge.
Yeah. My favorite part are the mugs. They have all St. Vinny. I don't know if they come from St. Vinny's, but they're all very fun, ridiculous mugs that are just kind of kitschy.
I love the mugs there. I was noticing the mugs. I was very happy. It was a great breakfast. I loved
And it's
it.
cash only. It's one of those. It's truly,
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I'm
my
outing
heart.
myself here because I've never been. I know.
Girl.
Devastating. I've been in Madison for 10 plus
You
years.
literally,
Haven't been.
it is your spot.
I know. And everything about it. I'm this is screaming my name. I will say I really like the Fair Oaks Diner. If we're looking for a little greasy spoon situation, Mickey's, love that spot for brunch. But yeah, gonna have to make it over to Willoughby's. I need to get out there.
I got to make it over to Fair Oaks. I've been hearing about that too. And I said I was going to talk a little bit about the Dane County Farmers Market because I did recommend that to my sister and Zelda on a Saturday morning. They walked from their boutique hotel over there. And then I got a call from them, pick me up, Phil. I got to get out of here. Because it was hot and it was it was impenetrable. That clockwise motion of the crowd, it was impenetrable. They couldn't find anything.
Yeah, that it can be hard if you don't know what you're in for, right? You got to be prepared.
I don't know if we're going to keep that because we love the Dane County Farmers Market.
No, we think it's just it's not for the faint of heart. And honestly, obviously they're doing just fine. They don't even need any more promotion.
You just have to be prepared, right, for any situation. Rain or shine, Dane County's Farmers Market is going to be there. And if it's shining and it's hot, you got to come with extra hydration. You got to come be prepared to keep your distance from people. And if you don't know that, which they probably wouldn't, I would say you're not setting yourself up for a great time there. But it sounds like a beautiful weekend otherwise.
It was great. It was fantastic. Yeah. But I think we have to do a show for Hayley and we have to pick things she hasn't done.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I love that idea. Send me out. Where should I go? Send me. I want to go places. Hit us up. Send us an email, madison@citycast.fm.
All right. And that's that. Must See Madison. We're going to hit it up next week. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you, Bianca.
Thank you, Hayley.
Thank you.
That's Phil Surkis, our producer, Hayley Sperling, our executive producer, and me, Gavin, about Must See Madison. We've got links in our show notes to a bunch of the places and spaces we named as our must-sees this week. And if you have any of your own recommendations for us, please let us know. Leave us a voicemail at 608-318-3367 or email us at madison@citycast.fm. That's all for today here on CityCast Madison. I'm Bianca Martin. If you enjoyed the show, why not share this episode with your favorite early bird? You know, someone who'd love an AM kayaking jaunt. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more stories from around the city. Until then, take care.